Hello student, today our topic is decimal places and significant figure. So in here we will work out how to find decimals places plus how to find the significant figures because they both are linked together. So first we will start with the decimals. So you should know a number line like the unit place, because if I write down in here then you can say that this is of a decimal point. Anything after decimal point that is lower value that comes on that side, this is called a unit value. Tens place, you can say that tens places, you can say that a hundred places, hundreds, thousands, and if we go for so on, those 10,000s. If we're going to forward, like after decimal point, this is called a decimal point. That becomes tenth. First number is called tenth. In here tens, in here tenth. In that side is going to be second number, is going to be called a hundredth. Hundredth. TH, we have to add TH on there. So that's third one is a thousandth. And up to so on. These are the numbers. So now we have to write out the line here. I will write on here. These are the numbers. I will write on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So now this is our point 5. If any number is less than 5, we leave that number as it is. If any number is less than 5, if you have any number in there, they are asking can you find out the 1 decimal place or 2 decimal place or 3 decimal place. So we need to check the second number. If they said that a 2 decimal place, we have to check the second number, and then if that number is less than 5, then we leave that number as it is. If that number is more than 5, or 5 or more, we can say that 5 or more, then we add one number in there. So if I give you an example, this is our number. If I write on here 36.45337, this is our number. They are saying can you find out the first decimal place. So DP is called decimal place. We're using these one. Then here second decimal place, third decimal place. So in one question we are doing all three. The first decimal place we need to select from here. First decimal place, after decimal we need to select only one number. After decimal, how many number we need to select? One number. I write on here again 3.64, and then 537. Just line it. That's for your own. Line it. Now need to check very next number after your first decimal places. You need to put first decimal place, leave as it is. We need to check the next number. If that number is 5 or more, then we have to add 1 in the previous number. So we go 36.4 then added 1, so that becomes 36.5. This is our first decimal place. Secondly, again I write down how many decimal we need to 2 decimal places. So 36.45, 2 number. Then line, how many numbers after? 37. So now we need to check the very next number. Very next number is less than 5. If they're less than 5, we leave as it is, because we cannot do anything, so we leave as it is. That becomes 36.45. And we go to in here again. If they are saying 3 decimal, so 36.4, first number, second number, third number. Then again line, this is the last, which is the decider. And the next, very next number is the decider. They will decide we need to add or not. 7 is more, 5 or more. Then we need to add 1 in the previous number. So in the previous number we have 3, that becomes 54. This is the answer for the decimal places. So how we finding decimal? That way. If the number, I change the number, then let's see. If I change number, any number like that number 40.9245. They are asking find decimal places 1, 2 or 3. So we will start from the number 1. This is our decimal, this is our first number. Then we go to the next value. So here 2 is less than 5, so we leave as it is. So this is our 1 decimal place. That's done. Second, they said that 2 numbers. So 40.92 and then 4, 5. This is also 4 is a decider. Decider 1 is less than 5. Then this is our second decimal place. The third one, 3 decimal places, 40.924, and this last one is a decider, which is 5 or more. Then we need to add 1 this side. So when we're adding, that becomes 0, 2, 4, 5 up to 3 decimal places. So this is our answer. There is one more example. If I write down here 67.983, they are saying up to 1 decimal place. Just we're doing a 1 decimal place. Then we write down 67.9, 1 decimal place. 8 is a decider. This is 5 or more. Then we need to add 1 in here. Now see, 9 added 1, that become a 10, and 10, if they become a 10, then in here 10, we cannot write down both together in here in a decimal point. So this one will be carried to the next value here. So that becomes 0, so that becomes 68.0. This is the answer. That be very careful on that part. If this number is becoming a 10, so we need to write down, instead of 9, we write down 0, and then 1 should be carried on that number and added to previous number. So that becomes 68.0. So now we are moving to a significant figure. So how to find a significant figure? So finding significant figure, so always start from a digit. We must has to start from a digit. We cannot ignore a digit number. If I write down in here a number 734, just like that number. So they are asking find a one significant figure. So they said that one SF, significant figure. Always start from the first number. First number is, which number is it? 7. 7 is the first number. Whatever else after that number, that becomes to the nearest 100. That becomes to the nearest 100, because that was 34, so that becomes to the nearest 100, and that becomes 700. That's it. So we need to check that other number as well. So the becomings is to finding a significant figure. If that is first number is a 7, then we go to the next one. If they are asking find out the two significant figure, two, we need to select how many numbers? We need to select two numbers. So will I write down in here 7, that becomes 3 as it. That's two numbers. Don't forget the very next number. This is 4, and that becomes 0 automatically. So that is called a significant figure. Why that become a 0 automatically? Because this is less than 5. We already done before in a decimal points. If there's a more than 5, then we add it in here. So that's a figure. We go to another example. So there's a question 923.456, and the second question is 7008. They said that question is round to the two significant figure. We need to find a two significant figure. Select number 1, 9, 2. Start from the first number, 9 and 2. The first number, first significant, that's a second, first, second. What about the third one? Third becomes 0. Point. How many number are there? 0, 0, 0. Everything after that, that becomes all 0, 0, 0. This is called the significant figure. We need to write down again 2SF. Secondly, two significant figure. First number, then second is 0. What about these two numbers? These become two numbers 3, 0, 0, up to two significant figure. Now we are moving to another one example. Zero point 0.00495. So write down one significant figure, two significant figure. Yeah, 1 and 2 significant. Before we need to start from a digit. Can you see any digits here? These all are 0. We need to select the numbers. The number was started from, this is the number we started, because everything before that is all no values. So this is our number. So we need to start from that number. So we leave as it is. First significant figure 0.00 as it is. This is our first significant. Whatever else after that becomes 0, 0. Yeah. So that becomes 0 0. And you have to see one more thing. Now when you are doing 0 0, is that right? There is one thing is missing, which we already have done before that. If anything, after when you are finding significant figure or like a decimal, if anything after that number, one is significant, two significant, or three significant, or one decimal, two decimal, or three decimal, if very next number is 5 or more, then previous number will be one up previous number. If less than 5, then leave as it is that number. So now, did we do right? If I write on 400, what do you think about this number, very next number, which is 9, and this is more than 5, so that's gonna be wrong. So the right answer will be if I write a 0.004, and these are the decider, this value decide, then we need to add 1, so that becomes 0.005, and the rest becomes 0 0. So this is the right answer. And if we write down, must need to write down one significant figure. If I go to the two significant figure of that value, then how to define it? If they say that two significant figure, that becomes 0.00. This is first, this is second, and this is the decider. This is 5 or more, then we need to add. If you add here 1, then that becomes 0 0. That becomes 9 10, and then 1 goes back, so that becomes again 5 0, and that becomes also 0. In one significant figure same answer, two significant is also the same answer. Give you another example. Find up to 3 significant figure. 3865. Now you see 3 significant figure. First number, second number, third number as it is. This will be the decider. First decide and then write down. This is a 5 or more. Then we 1 up previous number. The answer will be 387, and that becomes 0. Whatever else after is 0. This is the 3 significant figure answer. Another example. Five, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Now again they are asking significant figure, how many? 3. So this is first, second, third, and this is the decider, and this is a 5 or more, then 1 up, that becomes 5, 4, that 4 becomes 5, and that all numbers become 0 0 0. So this is the answer. So another, we go for a decimals number. So let's see how we can work out the decimals. This is a round to one significant figure. Round to one SF, significant figure. So let's see. The number is 5914. The number is 5914. 5914. And then the decimal point is coming here. Round to one significant figure. One significant figure in here, check. This is our number. Yes? And this is our decider. This is 59. It is a 5 or more. 5 or more. Then 1 up. So whatever else after that value, they become all 0, 0, 0. And you know this becomes 6. This is the answer. We are collecting another example of that one. So let's see. It's a number 8.34. 8.34. So one significant figure. This value as it is, and this is the decider. And this is less than 5, so leave as it is. They becoming 0, 0, 8.00. This is our answer. I hope you like the video and understand whatever is said. And if you like it, please subscribe. Thank you.